Oh, jump that. That's a nigga.
I'm in his head. Look, he's mad.
My head.
He's mad. He's mad.
Today we've got a crazy story that's taking over social media and putting the boxing world on fire. Gervonta "Tank" Davis just landed a punch on none other than Jake Paul at the Miami International Airport, and fans are going nuts. We've got every detail, from what sparked the beef to Tank's first words after the incident. And trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's get straight into it. So, here's the scoop. Gervonta Davis was at Miami Airport, fresh off his latest training camp, looking calm as ever, just going about his day. But then, out of nowhere, Jake Paul shows up. Yep, the YouTuber turned boxer who's been trying to pick fights with everyone from Canelo to KSI. According to eyewitnesses, Jake rolled up with his camera crew trying to film some TikTok or Instagram content. Classic Jake Paul move, right?
Since you lost, what's up, Jake? Where you going, Jake? Oh, he's running! He's running! Look at him!
Sources say Jake had been calling out Tank on social media for weeks, mocking his legal troubles and even hinting that he'd fight him in the ring, and apparently even outside the ring.
Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
That's when things got heated. Witnesses say Jake got all up in Tank's face, talking trash about his record, about Floyd Mayweather, and even brought up Tank's past run-ins with the law. Tank being Tank wasn't about to let that slide.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
So when those two crossed paths, one shove turned into a swing, and within seconds, Jake was on the ground. Paramedics were called. Jake was reportedly conscious but clearly shaken. Hours later, he was checked into a Miami hospital for observation. No major injuries, but definitely enough swelling to go viral.
Ow, ow. Like what would make it...
Ow! Oh my god, we're holding hands. Oh my god! Ow! Ow! Oh!
Why would it be infected?
Say I do. Say I do.
Oh, bruh. Nice.
Now the entire world's been waiting to hear what Tank had to say about it. And guess what? He didn't hold back. Speaking to a small group of reporters and fans who caught up with him outside the airport, Tank looked dead serious. He said he got what he was asking for. You can't just run your mouth and expect no consequences. That's classic Tank, direct, unapologetic, and no time for clowns.
What about Jake? What do you think of Jake?
Clown.
Yeah.
He's a clown.
Would you look at it as a joke if someone, if your team was like, yo, we want you to fight Jake Paul? Would you be like, come on, man?
I laugh at him. Like, you want me to fight him?
You think it'll ever come to the point where you're going to mix into, I mean, you're obviously doing the real shit, but will it ever mix into the point where the money's big enough for you to take?
Yeah, would you ever do a fight like that?
I feel as though in my career I can't do that right now.
Tank went on to say, "This is boxing, man. You can't just disrespect real fighters. I earned my spot in the game. He's a clown and I'm not here for his circus." Shots fired. And you could see on his face that he meant every single word.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. And everybody that's cool with him. I mean, with him.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
Jake's manager also released a statement to TMZ saying they're exploring all legal options and that Jake's team is disgusted by the violent, unprovoked attack. But let's be real, anyone who's followed Jake knows he's been asking for this kind of smoke for a while.
We're in discussions with a lot of names: Gervonta Davis, Anthony Joshua, Badu Jack, Ryan Garcia, KSI, Tommy Fury. So there's a lot of people on the hit list, but Badu Jack excites me a lot, and I definitely want to become world champion. So going after Zerto or Badu sounds like a good game plan to me.
If you had your pick of the litter, in scale of 1, 2, and 3.
First is Gervonta, second is Anthony Joshua, third Canelo.
But let's rewind a bit and talk about why these two even have beef in the first place. If you remember back when Jake was trying to fight Floyd Mayweather, he pulled that gotcha hat stunt and nearly got his face rearranged by Floyd's team.
I feel good, and I'm gonna go out there and perform and do what I do best.
Floyd, you really want to take them both on at the same night? Both
Absolutely, easy. You got two fake fighters. Fake fight, I'm a real fighter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Right here, please.
Yo.
All right, hang on.
Yo.
I want you to wait for me one second.
Looking over here. What's up? You wanna run it 2 in 1 night? What's up? You wanna run it 2 in 1 night?
Absolutely.
You wanna run it 2 in 1 night?
Absolutely.
So let's make it
Absolutely.
happen.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Heyman.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Heyman.
Let me call Al Heyman.
I'm my own
Let's make it
boss.
happen.
I'm my
2
own
in
boss.
1 night. Got your hat.
Oh.
Got your hat. Got your hat.
Tank, who was in Floyd's corner at the time, made it clear that he wasn't cool with Jake's disrespect. Since then, Jake's been throwing little shots at Tank online, calling him Mayweather's son, and making fun of his height and legal issues.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm just in a silly, goofy mood.
Fast forward to now. This airport brawl just feels like the final straw. But here's the kicker. Tank's punch might have landed him in hot water. Miami-Dade police are reportedly investigating the incident, and there's talk that Tank could face charges. And this wouldn't be the first time.
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that as...
but don't you know...
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
Just talking to her though.
Yes.
With the information that she gave you, can't she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as
all I'm just
fact?
saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address.
She's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's under.
I have a mark right here.
Did she hit you?
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around.
Violence.
Put your hands behind your back. What's his first name?
Gervonta.
But let's be real. Some fans think this whole airport brawl could be just one big stunt to hype up their upcoming fight. Eddie Hearn himself confirmed that Tank Davis and Jake Paul are set to face off in November. And boxing fans can't believe it's actually happening. I mean, come on. Tank's a lightweight killer with insane speed and knockout power, while Jake's been fighting at cruiserweight, tipping the scales at a solid 190 pounds.
After Canelo obviously, didn't materialize, was the next one Tank?
Yeah, I mean, that was on the 1 yard line as well, but he has to rematch, Lamont Roach. He wants to get that back. And then we'll be back in discussions with Mr. Gervonta. But man, this is the nature of boxing. You have massive fights on the 1 yard line and things just fall through.
As you're watching, he was a gigantic favorite, and this is on the heels of the Canelo thing. Are you like, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, though, because I never really thought Tank was that good. It would just take the right fighter to pick him apart, to be honest. Someone who had high activity and wasn't afraid of his power. So I always saw so many holes in his game. So to me, it wasn't that surprising that someone finally gave him some good work.
If you do fight, what weight would it be at?
195.
Oh, wow. So he would go all the way from 40 to 95?
Yeah, I mean, it would be an exhibition.
Okay. And so what does that mean? Is that 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds.
And when you say exhibition, what are the restrictions on that?
No restrictions, just the fact that we couldn't actually get it professionally sanctioned.
Okay. Is that still of interest to you? If he wins the rematch and you beat Julio, is that of great interest to you later this year?
It's kind of wild, right? The size difference is massive, but Tank's skill level is on a whole different planet.
Skill for skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Nobody. I feel like my skills is way better than Floyd. If I'm on my game. Well, I take that back. Probably hand in hand. But skill-wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now had more skills than me. Nobody. talking about top to bottom list of fighters that's fighting.
Jake's got the size, the reach, and the brand. But let's be honest, Tank's the one with the ring IQ, the experience, and the power to end fights.
Tank Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah, he fights to the level of competition. He was doing that a lot. And he got to be careful of that. 2 fights ago, he was really doing that. You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
Still, fans can't help but wonder how that extra weight will play out in the ring. Could Jake's size slow Tank down? Or will Tank's precision and speed cut through Jake's reach like butter?
You do fight, what weight would it be at?
195. It would be an exhibition.
Okay, so it was going to be an exhibition, not sanctioned, but no restrictions. You can knock each other out and shit like that. It was going to be at a catch weight of 195 pounds, 10 rounds, 3 minutes. I've been trying to figure this out. Why was I a Tank hater for wanting to see Tank go up 5 pounds to get some smoke with like Teofimo Lopez or something? I just wanted to see him go up 5 pounds and fight Teofimo Lopez. And all of you were saying, you want Tank hurt, Showbiz. You a hater. You want him hurt. Then I'm convinced, okay, he's too small, but he can fight Jake at 195.
But before Tank can even think about Jake Paul, he's got unfinished business with Lamont Roach. That rematch is set for August. And let's be honest, Tank's got some serious damage control to handle.
How many rematches that you fought? 0. What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, that's a good question. It's gonna be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder if that didn't give me the win. And I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not gonna lie, I have room.
You believe you fought the best Gervonta, or do you think he got some more gears?
100% for a fact. I think he might have some more gears, but I fought the best Gervonta that night. I don't want people to get it misconstrued or whatever the case may be. He's a hell of a fighter. Hell of an IQ, great punching power, good speed, and really good boxing ability. A lot of people underrate that. Don't think because of what I did, y'all think y'all can just go in there and think y'all can have the same night, you know what I'm saying, or do the same thing. He still will go upside your head and crack you, and you know what I'm saying, you might end up on the floor. Everybody not built the same, and that's what people getting messed up. He did a whole lot of things that was good in that fight, a whole lot, and I'm telling you right now, if he wasn't as good of a fighter as he was, that would have been, you know what I'm saying, I would have steamrolled. Don't get that misconstrued. He's still the guy he is. It's just he ran into a guy that's on the side.
In their first fight, a lot of fans and boxing experts thought Roach actually won. The fight ended in a controversial draw, but let's be real, Roach was the people's champ that night.
Something funny, when we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit, right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, why not? What you talking about? He like, they ain't gonna give it to you. I said, oh, is that right? So, you know, that's how boxing work. It's sad to say, you know, that's how boxing work. I'm not like totally upset. I figured with a superstar, you won't get too much on paper. But I damn sure thought I had it. Especially when they announced the score for him. I was like, oh, they gonna give me a split decision win. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh shit, here it goes. But as soon as I heard that 114, I was just like, damn, all right, it's over with. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay. We gonna run.
The biggest talking point was the 9th round when Tank took a knee after a nasty combination from Roach. but the ref didn't rule it a knockdown.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing? He forgot his... It's got to be a knockdown. What in the world is happening? Took a knee. He's got to count.
You take a knee like that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
That sparked a firestorm of debate online and in the boxing world. Tank's reputation took a huge hit. He looked vulnerable, like he could actually be beat. Now he's got to come back and prove he's still the top dog. But here's the thing, it feels like Tank's got his eyes on Jake Paul instead, chasing the clout and the payday. If he's overlooking Roach, that's a dangerous move, and it might come back to bite him in a big way.
Tank was looking past Roach, and he wanted that Jake Paul fight, which I think Jake Paul would have beaten. Jake is way too big. Tank is 5'5", 135, soaking wet. Y'all think Tank is too small for 140. He ain't beating no heavyweight. I'm not joking. I don't think he would have hurt Jake. He would have to jump up to reach, but I don't think he would have hurt him. I tell you this, it would have gone the distance, and people would have been laughing their asses off, and it wouldn't have been good for Tank's brand. I tell you that. That fight would have went the distance. Soon as 5'5" Tank is looking at a 6'2", 6'3" Jake Paul, y'all would have been like, hold, wait a second. And Jake Paul be on spread out paws with that arm out and stepping back. And bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But that's cat, fine. We'll never get to fight anyway. So
let's be honest, this fight with Jake Paul doesn't make a whole lot of sense for Tank's career. Picture this, Tank handles business in the rematch with Lamont Roach in August, erases all doubt, and silences the critics by proving he's still the top dog. Naturally, you'd expect him to chase the biggest challenges. Maybe a showdown with Shakur Stevenson or another crack at Devin Haney. But instead, he's jumping into a Netflix event with a YouTuber.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
It feels like a sideshow rather than the career-defining fight fans actually want. And let's say he doesn't handle business against Roach. Imagine Tank dropping a second fight to a guy that a lot of people already thought beat him the first time. Especially with that controversial 9th round moment when Tank took a knee but didn't get called on it. If Tank loses that rematch, who's really going to care about him fighting Jake Paul?
You say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fight now?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it, so if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am.
It would look desperate, like a move from a fighter who's lost interest in proving himself against the best and is now chasing a quick payday.